Smart Communications Incorporated releases the much-awaited Netphone. It's not your ordinary Android. It is touted as a smartphone with more advanced computing abilities, so subscribers do not have to worry about unexpected charges on their phone bill. But the Netphone 701 is only the first of many Netphone models in the works. And to help us know more about this, we have here in the studio Giovanni Bacaresa, Head of Smart Broadband Internet and Data Services, and Abe Olandres of Yugatech.com. Abe, Gio, thank you very much for joining us and bringing us your new toys. Gio, what's with the Netphone?
Well, first of all, thanks for having us here. And before I talk about the Netphone, I want to talk about a couple of facts. There's 30 million Filipinos online. Around 27 million Filipinos have Facebook. Around 30 million Filipinos have Yahoo accounts. The Filipinos get social, but at the same time we don't get it because people have to walk to their office, wait till they get to their office, and walk to the nearest internet cafes. That's why we bring the Netphone, because we believe that social has to be mobile.
We're socially active when we talk about social networking, of course. Socially active, but our problem is finding access. Where we could go to get that access, so we can post on Twitter, check the status on Facebook, and getting internet access. And
to be social, you need to be updated immediately. You need to share immediately, and you need to be able to do that, like right now.
And how does a smart Netphone do that for us?
Well, the smart Netphone, I will show you the smart Netphone. First, I want to talk about the hardware. It's an Android phone.
Okay.
It's got a 3.5 inch screen, 3.2 megapixel camera, Android 2.2. So it's device itself, it's the best in its price class. But what really makes the Netphone cool are the services in it, right?
Talk about the services. These are, we were talking about it a while ago, these are the basic services that a lot of us use. Those who have internet capability. If you have immediate access, and if you subscribe to a plan that allows you 3G connection.
Exactly. So most of the Filipinos now have a new need to be social, right? Before it was just making calls, sending SMS, but now it's they want to be social. So with the Netphone, we have all the common social networking services that you have here. You have chat, and you have the social stream, which aggregates your Facebook shares and updates, and your Twitter.
Okay, so they're combined there already. In one app, you can have your Twitter and Facebook accounts there, and you can check the stream.
And we make it so simple. Like, for example, now we're interviewing here. I just go to my update, and in one click, of course I have to type these things. But in one click, I can actually just share immediately what I'm doing now in one click. So while it's sharing its post, it's gonna go through my Facebook account and my Twitter account. So my friends at Facebook will see it in my wall.
Right. You mentioned ANC Mornings on that post. So if our followers will be able to check our timeline, you'll be able to see that that Gio already posted something from the smart Netphone here.
Yes. Right now, I mean, all these smartphones are available in the market, but you have to make it more useful for the Filipinos. For example, a lot of the problems that a lot of mobile users have is to find out, what kind of balance do I have in my phone. We make it simple. In one click, you can actually see not only your number but your balance. If you're a prepaid account, and if you're a postpaid account, then what is your monthly service fee and when's the next deadline. So you don't have to worry about, do I have enough load in my phone. So these are the stuff that we're doing to make it really simple for the Filipinos. But we're also giving away a lot of this stuff for free, and I'll show you more about that.
Okay, I'll ask you more about that later. We ask Abe now. Let's go to the phone. Your assessment on the phone. How fast is it? Is it user friendly?
Actually, this model is somewhere around the mid-range. Mid-range. It's powered by a Qualcomm 600 MHz processor. A lot of the mid-range phones right now that are offered within that price range also has typically the same specifications.
Okay, this is relatively new in the market. Can you give us a comparison? What other phones are in the mid-range?
I would think it's the LG Optimus One would be that price range, the Nokia E5, and then the Sony Ericsson Xperia Mini Pro, as well as I think the Samsung Galaxy, the smaller,
the smaller one.
the smaller one,
Galaxy 5.
the Galaxy 5.
Okay, and how does this compare to those other phones?
Actually, I've tried this one. I have a unit with me for a month now, and it's actually compared to the other units in the same category. It actually performs really well.
Faster?
It's not really faster.
Tuwasin
I
Gio.
wouldn't say. I would attribute it to the amount of RAM that it has. Unlike the other phones that have been released, like in the last 6 to 12 months, they only have something like 256 to 384. This one is like 512.
Wow!
So
in this
even
small
if
phone.
even if the processor is just the same, you have more RAM to load more apps at the same time, because Android is a multitasking platform.
Well, I was just, I was thinking that, back then I had a 386 or XT, and it pretty much had the same specs as those big, like, lumpy computers. So you have, a spec of a computer in something that you can fit in the palm of your hand.
Right. Okay, let's go back to a special feature of the SmartNet phone and the special offer of Smart. You have in one area your mail, your chat, your SMS. You can easily access it.
Yeah.
Of course, I still need to connect through the internet. I still need a 3G connection. I would still need to pay out money for these special services.
Well, this is one of the innovation, and this is Filipino invented innovation. The thing with a lot of smartphones is that they're really designed for the US and European market, where people are willing to pay $2,545 for like a monthly, all you can eat, always on plans, right? Which is okay if you can afford it. But in a lot of Filipinos, the Filipinos want to just pay for what they need.
Correct.
It's called sachet. We pay for, little shampoo.
Yung
Of
sachet
course,
ng mga
even we don't need the shampoo, right? But all the other stuff, like little chewing gums like that, halls and stuff like that. But so you have to make that work for a smartphone, because you have to make them say that I only want to pay for chat. I only want to pay for my social network, without having to be scared about...
Yung nagiging problema, magche-check ka lang na status mo. Babayaran mo na, parang ginamit mo na yung buong internet.
And that's the problem with Androids and a lot of smartphones.
And then what did you do about that?
Well, we have we filed a patent for this technology called Safe Browse.
Okay.
Which allows you to turn off all the other internet unnecessary things that you don't need, and just turn on the stuff that you need. So now you can just pay for chat, just pay for social network. But the thing that we're doing now for this introductory phase is to actually make it free.
Free.
Ang
sarap naman pakinggan.
Free Facebook, update and share. Free Twitter, update and share.
IM, right?
Free chat to Facebook and YN.
Walang no strings attached yan, ha? As in, kahit buksan ko
free.
24 hours, magbasa lang ako ng stream, mag-post ako anytime I want. It's gonna be free. Walang mga limit, walang...
I'll show it to you, okay?
Well, you will see your load balance. Just
you can check it.
You can check it kung magbabago o kung nababawasan.
Kung babawasan, hindi.
So here it's I have 1 peso, right? You have to have a minimum of 1 peso, right? Okay.
Piso na load,
Then I'm gonna go to my social stream. Okay. I'm gonna refresh. Oops. I'm gonna refresh, and it'll refresh all the other stuff. I can share. I can say something. Hello. Oops.
Gutom na yan.
Yeah. I wanted to say hi, but it's saying gutom. So that's my share now. It's sharing.
Okay, so magpo-post na siya. Let's go back to your
load. Let's go
load.
back to the load.
Dapat bawasan 5 pesos, ha?
1 peso. Okay. I wanna chat. You wanna chat?
What a deal.
Chat with all your Facebook friends. I wanna say hi to Clarcilana, for example.
Pakisabi na rin, ha?
Oops, gutom lang. It says still hum, but Let me go back to my load.
Okay, so
1 peso.
that's a special offer that is going to be given by Smart. How long is this offer going to last? How long is it going to be staying free if you're buying the Netphone?
Well, right now it's until the end of this year. So
Medyo matagal pa yan.
yeah. So, but you know, it depends on how people actually adapt to this, because Smart is investing not only in our networks. We're spending billions in terms of modernizing networks, because it's not just the phone. You have to have a really good network. But we're also spending, you know, investing in getting people to get the habit, to get them more comfortable about sharing and doing all this stuff on their phones.
Okay, the price is 9,900 a unit.
Yes.
For the prepaid.
For the prepaid pa lang yun.
I
But
think
for
they have
the
a
postpaid,
postpaid
for yung presyo, is it good enough for the socially network active Filipino?
Actually, it's very capable. It's a very capable phone, and it runs on Android 2.2. And I hope they'd be smart, and you know, the ODM, the device manufacturer, will be able to roll out future Android updates as well.
Okay,
And this is like we said, this is just the first. It's you know, it's we're this is our flagship. This is the first.
so
There's
we'll
gonna be
expect more
Netphones,
innovations in
you
the
know.
coming phones.
Yeah,
Maybe
higher specs,
on
and
different
lower
price
specs,
category,
different-
maybe.
Right, okay. Gio Bacaresa, the head of Smart Broadband Internet and Data Services. Of course, Able Address. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks. Glad to be here.